There was a time when people put their kids to sleep that they would sing a lullaby.
Yeah.
Those times are gone. It's Rob and Lizz, his radio.
Oh, no, they're not gone.
No, they're gone. And I'll tell you what I mean by that.
Okay.
Okay? Here's what I mean by that. When it comes to singing lullaby to kids, parents right now don't know lullabies.
Okay, I see what you're saying there.
So they sing whatever.
Yeah.
They make up their own.
Well, I took a lullaby when my daughter was little, Hush Little Baby, and I made up my own words because I didn't know the words.
See, and that's what a lot of people are doing. And then some people don't even know the medley line, and so they're taking a song they hear off the radio and put their own words to it, or they make up their own song.
I took one off of a TV show.
What was it?
So Jessie, our granddaughter, loves this song for whatever reason. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Yeah.
Nice.
And so when I sing that, she can be fussy, 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 and all of a sudden she hears it and she just stops.
Really?
Yeah.
I stopped.
I bet you did.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
So it's a thing now that the majority of people don't know a lullaby anymore. You know, the ones you sing to your kids at night. His radio, it's Rob and Lizz. And so they're saying that people are just making up their own song.
Yeah. I mean, I'll make up lyrics. I might know the melody from a lullaby, but I don't know all the words.
I've seen some are scary, right? Like eggs falling off walls called Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, and when the bow breaks, the cradle, what?
Yeah, some crib falling out of a tree.
Why are you saying that to a baby?
You break your head.
Baby's like, ah!
I know, right? Let's not scare them anymore. And so people are like making up their own nursery rhymes and lullabies and stuff like that because you just don't know it anymore.
And it makes it more special, too, don't you think? Yeah.
Yeah, Liz makes up her own songs.
Yeah.
It's crazy. She was singing about spiders earlier. Put me to sleep. So Rodney's here at 800-447-7234. What are you thinking here, Rodney?
Hey, listen, I just wanted to tell Liz she needs to come up with a lullaby that says something to the effect of holding turkeys tight and petting them and so forth.
Yeah, because she was referring to cuddling turkeys at that place in California.
So, okay, I'm trying to get the lyrics in my head to cuddle turkeys.
Okay, right. You both
That's
write
right.
it. Rodney and Liz write this lullaby about cuddling turkeys.
Oh, my.
What's the opening line? Rodney, what's the opening line?
Well, I'm not sure. This little turkey of mine, well, no, that don't work.
I'm going to let it shine. This little turkey of mine.
Let me put it in some brine.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
What can of worms did we just open up? Oh, my. It's Rob and Lizz, his radio. So, Liz, I don't know if you heard this, but Liz wants to cuddle turkeys, and there's a place to cuddle turkeys.
Yeah, California and Tennessee have a couple of farms where you can do it.
We heard from Rodney not too long ago, and he came up with, a cuddle song for Liz to sing at night to kids about cuddling turkeys. It's now become a thing because others are trying to write their own lyrics.
Yeah, Beth actually sent in some lyrics. Hush, little turkey, don't say a word.
Oh, no.
Liz is gonna cuddle the little birds.
Thanks, Beth.
I love it.
That was beautiful, Beth. So Aaron's here at 800-447-7234. What do you have, Aaron?
I wrote the lyrics to Liz's turkey song.
Oh, you did? Okay, let's hear it. Sing it for us.
Okay. So it's to the tune of Rockabye Baby.
Okay.
I need no judgment, please.
No, none.
None at all.
Rocking my turkey, holding it tight. Won't let you eat him Thanksgiving night. Snuggles are best with a gobbler or two. So eat your ham or pork and beef stew.
Man, I feel like I need a nap.
Pass the gravy.
You're listening to Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
So if I smile at you, typically you will smile back.
Really?
Anyone. Yeah.
No.
No, it didn't work.
No.
I tried it. Okay.
She did. I'm like, what? Whatevs.
So normally, if you smile at someone, they will instinctively just smile right back. I didn't realize, like when you do a random act of kindness, sometimes in a drive-through line, you'll pay for the person behind you. That inspires them to pay for the person and on and on.
Oh, there are days that goes on
for hours.
For a long time.
Yes. Well, they're saying that a smile can do the same thing. So if I smile at you, Rob, then you are more likely to smile, say, at Ninja, morning show producer, who will
Okay,
then
she's
smile.
trying to go around the room
Yes,
here. Okay.
smile at Jake, and it typically will go 3 or 4 people deep.
Really?
And I like that because if you think about it, then that person smiles at someone else who smiles at someone else, and it just grows and grows and grows and grows.
Okay, so here's the thing. If I see someone walk up to me and do one of those cheesy smiles.
Well, I did just do a cheesy
you
smile
know,
at
I
you.
mean, listen, I can't fake a smile.
Okay.
I just look weird. If I go,
Well, who doesn't look weird when they do that?
Yeah, it just doesn't look natural.
Okay, but what about...
That's why I look horrible in pictures, because I try to smile in pictures and I'm like, what just happened to the kid's face? What was that?
Well, hopefully
Talking
someone
about me.
that's taking your picture can get you smiling. Like they can say something, a
No,
word, or
it doesn't. I mean,
tickle or something like that to make you smile.
I have to say something about gas to my kids and then they smile.
You know, but that works. But
It does.
But it makes everybody there laugh, and then they're in a better mood, releases endorphins, and then on and on. And
Yeah,
on.
but if I see, getting back to this, if I see somebody walk up to me with a cheesy smile,
Yeah.
like one of those forced smiles,
Right.
I go, and then it goes back to a frown quickly.
But a genuine smile, someone gives you a genuine smile.
I don't know how I react.
I hope you smile. I think you do. I feel like you do.
I don't know.
I know I do. I mean, I know I do.
Yeah, but Liz is like that. Liz is like a jovial person, doesn't meet a stranger, will always smile.
Sometimes I get
I
frustrated.
guess we haven't seen the road rage of Liz.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
Scott Watson, who does our news. You're like all into McRib.
Dude.
I don't know what it is. I know it's not like a real slab of ribs. I think there's something about the limited time thing with it. You know, it's only around for a limited time until the next year, but
Yeah.
it's pretty good. But I usually have to get like one every time.
That's
I don't know
it?
what
Just
it is.
one?
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. So if I put out a limited edition dirt sandwich, you're like, I gotta go get one.
Hey, it's dirt, just for a limited time.
The other guy I know is in my small group. His name is Joe Rehunt. Evidently, if I read texts right, he's like all in the McRib. I have sad news for both Scott and Joe.
Be gentle. Break it to him
Here's the
gently.
sad news.
Okay.
Yes, it's the limited edition thing that's coming out, but it's its goodbye tour. It's literally it's a farewell tour by the McRib. It's like it's coming to stadiums near you. It's crazy. It's
Is it like the Eagles farewell tour where they keep coming
they keep
back?
coming back for it. My thought is, yeah, it's going to keep coming
Okay.
back. But right now, the whole thing they're pushing, and I'm sorry, Joe, and I'm sorry, Scott, but it's going to go away. And so it's going to like appear at the end of the month, and June 20th, right before Thanksgiving, it's gone. And I'm sorry.
November 20th.
Yeah,
right before-
November
yeah.
20th, right before Thanksgiving.
Wow. So you got to be thankful and go ahead and get yours.
I guess. I mean, now how many would you get, Scott?
I just need one.
Really?
But I have to have
One?
that one per, round.
Even
Yeah,
though-
but this is the last of
Yeah.
it. It's done. It's kaput. It's over. No more.
All right, maybe two.
Okay.
Okay.
Get it, wrap it in plastic,
So-
freeze it until next year.
Ninja.
Ooh, freeze it. What if I froze it? Kept it in the freezer.
Good luck with that, dude. So
Hey.
Ninja, our producer's like, you're not a fan, if I understand correct, right, Ninja?
Well, I've never had one. So,
That's right. Okay.
So I don't know. I feel like I need to try it before I don't have
Yeah.
a chance.
It's
Yeah.
a rib-like substance with a pickle on top, and
A rib-like substance.
I'm sorry. It just, no.
You made it sound so good.
Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
I got a mountain of this waiting on me at home, so I need information about how to get my laundry done.
To do your laundry or
Yeah.
fold your laundry? Because I can help with the fold your laundry.
Oh, yeah. Because it's
Just
been
the
washed
folding.
and dried. It's just waiting on me to fold it and
Okay,
get it away.
robot. There's a robot that can fold the clothes now.
Yes!
Yeah. However, I think there's a little. So here's the thing. All it does is fold, and it does it at about 3 to 4 miles an hour. So it's kind of slow.
Is that faster than me, though? If it's faster than me.
No, it's not faster than you. And
not-
and here's the thing too. It just doesn't pick up the clothes and do it. I think you've got to hand it the clothes, and then it folds it for you.
So then what's the Right.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, but the thing is, it doesn't get caught up in a TV show and kind of forget what it's doing, and like some other people I know.
I don't know.
Me.
But it takes its time, but it folds it very nice.
Wow. I bet it's expensive.
Yeah, $3 or $4.
$3 or $4.
Yeah.
It's $3 or $4. I'm going to get me a couple of them. Maybe they can do it all.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
Not a bad perk at all if you're trying to build an education. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio.
It does seem a little backward, though. If you get a job, you could end up getting an education with a couple of companies because the employment market, workforce, it's very trying these days.
It's been tough for a lot of people.
I mean, businesses kind of going out of business because they can't get people. And so it's a whole thing. So some of the bigger companies have decided, okay, we want to get really good people, but we want to lure them in with a benefit that we haven't seen before very much. And that's a college education, a degree. So it's not even like if you get hired, let's say, by a car manufacturer, sometimes they'll send you to school, learn, more about the car business. No, if you go to work for like Chipotle or Starbucks or Walmart, they'll give you the opportunity to take classes, get a degree, and whatever you want to get in.
That's pretty cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So some of these used to be tuition reimbursement. So you would take your college classes, submit your receipts, I guess, and then you would get paid
Probably
back.
your grades, too. You got to keep them up.
Yeah. In this case, they pay for it up front.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. There's, I think it's Arizona State University that's worked with Starbucks, and there's been about 22,000 people that have taken advantage of getting, maybe they don't get a degree, maybe they don't take it that far, but at least they've been offered and they've taken some of those classes.
Well, look at that. Good for them.
I think so, too. So kind of backward, but if you want a college education, get a job.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
I mean, face it. I mean, it's been getting colder, and you jump in the car, and then as soon as you turn it on, whoosh, the windshield just freezes right up, or the fog is all over it. It doesn't freeze, but the fog's all over it.
Yeah, you're like, I can't see anything. I got to get to work. I'm running late.
And then it's like, okay, you get just this little pocket with your hand, and you... And then you're looking really close going down the road so unsafely. I mean...
Who doesn't do that? I feel
right?
like we all have done that.
Right? So I found a hack that gets it done like while you're in the driveway and really quick.
Okay, that's the key.
Getting the fog off the window.
Really quick.
Yeah, so first thing you do,
Okay.
turn on the heat full blast.
Okay, already doing that?
20 seconds, then turn on the air conditioner.
No.
Full blast.
Okay.
Crack the windows a little bit. Whoof, it takes the fog right off the windshield.
So,
Just like that.
do I have to leave the air conditioner on? Because
No, then you warm back up.
Okay, and then it's not going to create more fog?
No.
Okay, good.
Maybe a tornado.
I'm thinking, or a thunderstorm, right?
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
So the harvest parties and the trunk or treats and all the alternatives that the kids can go to where it's going to be safe, you don't have to worry about anything, it's going to be supplied with a lot of candy. Mm-hmm. And it's very possible, I mean, this is just a thought, that you're involved in it and you've got to take care of a trunk or something at the harvest party or festival and you've got to bring the candy.
Right.
You don't want the kids' teeth to rot.
No, so what do you do? There may be an alternative if you're a dentist.
Yeah. Dental floss. And I know this sounds funny, but here's the thing. Dental floss. Put the dental floss in the bags for the kids. But here's the beauty of it. There's an Airhead version of dental floss. Airheads, the candy.
Yeah.
Airheads.
Yeah, because typically it's cinnamon or it's mint flavored dental floss.
Yeah,
or
but
just plain.
How boring is that?
Right? It's done. It's been done. It's over.
Sure, it's not the Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah, it's not a Snickers bar. But you're going to save the kids' teeth.
Because they might just use this. I have a perfect idea. Your trunk, you're racking your brain. What is my trunk's theme going to be? How about a dental office?
Yeah, oh, there you go.
You step up.
Put them in the chair.
See, I think so too. And in their little bucket, you just drop in some Airheads dental floss.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On his radio.
It's the Royal Caribbean, newest ship, icon of the seas. It's going to be able to hold 7,600 people.
Isn't like this bigger than a Titanic?
Oh, it's bigger. It's like 6% bigger than their biggest ship, which is, yes, bigger than the Titanic.
Huge.
It's ridiculous.
Why?
Well, I mean, all these cruise ship companies are always trying to outdo each other and be the biggest and the best. And
Which one is this? Carnival or
No,
Royal?
Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
And so 7,600 people, and they're going to have an infinity pool, which is, to me, if I'm in an infinity pool looking out at the ocean, that's a little freaky because it looks, an infinity pool looks like there's no edge to it. You could just slide right on off.
Yeah.
So it's a little strange. So the cost, it's going to take off January of 2024. They're still building the thing. Probably got to do some tests, make sure it floats correctly. $1,500 a person. A windowless cabin.
Those things are tiny.
Teeny tiny and no window. Oh. So if you want to, upgrade and get one, let's say with a balcony, it's like $2,000 a person.
For the whole cruise.
For the whole cruise. I don't know if that's a 3-day cruise or if that's an 8-day cruise.
A night?
Right. So it is going to be a little pricier, but they have more restaurants than any of the other cruise ships, or at least in their fleet.
Well, I think this is the one that has like 7 different, and they call them neighborhoods. So there's 7 different places to go on the boat.
Right, for your family, and each one of, I think they call them pods, if I'm not mistaken.
I feel like I just went to church.
But each one of them then has
Go to
different
Pod C.
restaurants and different pools, and so they're trying to keep from the overcrowding and becoming bored, because sometimes at the end of a cruise, you're like, okay, done that, eaten there, had that pizza buffet 12 times. Okay. So that's what
One thing I learned on a cruise.
Yeah.
One thing I learned. When you dress up and you have that fancy.
Yes, the formal night.
And you're downstairs, and there's like a formal night every night, right?
There is a formal night. You get dressed up for dinner anyway, but there's one really special.
Oh, yeah, you get the picture, la-di-da, all that stuff. Okay, so the same food is in the buffet at the very top of the ship as it is down at the bottom at the fancy dinner.
But you
it's
want
the same exact food.
But you want to get dressed up.
No.
Yes, you do.
I want my shorts and flip-flops.
Listen, I got a friend that's going on a cruise in December. Girl has already gotten her wardrobe together.
That's a lot of clothes for a cruise. You got to keep.
Yeah, shorts.
We
for
just
the day.
went to the buffet. It's like the same food.
I like to dress up though. Anytime you get a chance to dress
does.
up. So that's what I look forward to, formal night. But this one's gonna be swanky.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
His radio.
So her brother has autism.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I want to do something special just for him. And he's walking through some struggles. So she thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build him a cottage.
Yeah.
In my backyard.
Isn't that cool? They were both adopted. They have not lived together, however, because she's a little bit older. They have not lived together in like 15 years or something like that. So he has gotten to an age where, he needs to be out on his own. He needs to be a little more independent. And so this gives him his independence, not living under her roof, but living close enough so she can check on him.
And let me tell you what she built for him in her backyard, her family's backyard, is amazing. It's like a little 1-bedroom.
It's
It has a
beautiful.
nice kitchen. He's so independent. He loves his bathroom. It's like a hotel dispenser for the soap. It's hanging
super
on the
cool.
wall. He's like, just squeeze it in the hand. It's got the whole thing.
It's awesome.
Got the little screen on there so he can say, hey, Alexa, play me a movie. And the thing's playing a movies. It's really super cool.
Yeah, she even went as far as to think about his kitchen, because there are some challenges that he has where he might forget to turn the oven off. And so she has an induction cooktop. And so it gets cooler a lot faster.
So it like turns itself off?
Well, yeah, it just cools down. I think he has to turn it off, but it just cools down really, really quickly, unlike an actual burner and that kind of thing.
I see.
So she's really gone above and beyond, thinking of those little conveniences that we have that are super important for him.
And it's independent living.
Yeah.
and he loves it.
He
and he's
does.
thriving.
What a great sister she is.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
So here's this lady eating at a restaurant, and it's a very unique restaurant too because it has a theme. But as she's eating and she's looking around at the theme of this restaurant, in comes a woman. I mean, like the movies where I need help, I need safety, I need protection, and then this guy runs in and then is attacking her in a sense. I mean, it's crazy. Here's the theme of the restaurant, okay? Power Rangers.
Okay.
So everybody who works in the restaurant is dressed as a Power Ranger.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Power Rangers go or something like that.
Go Power Rangers.
Boy, did I get that wrong. So these guys are like already in superhero mode. So they go to the guy who's after that lady who ran into the restaurant, tackle him, have him on the ground until the police come.
Is this for real?
This is for real.
Wait a minute, this for real? I thought this was like part of
It's
the theme.
not a TV show, and it was not a part of the theme. This actually did happen. It's not a part of like, oh, here's the show, dinner and a show. That's great.
Yeah, dinner theater.
This was the real deal. And so now it's all over, and it's viral, and people are just going, you guys are amazing.
That is pretty cool
Yeah.
that they, I guess, when you put on the costume, you kind of embody what it's about.
They did.
Yeah, go Power Rangers for sure.